How's it going, YouTube? It's your boy Matt with R.I.P Shy with yet another video. I feel like taking a break from sneaker reviews, and as you notice, for the past few months I haven't been doing top 10 sneakers of the month. That's mostly because when October came around, I didn't feel like there were many good sneakers coming out. And plus they were, generating a lot of views as well, and it's kind of, outdone and overplayed, so I decided to take a break from that. But I'm back and I'm doing a top 10 list, but this time I'm going to do a top 10 list of my personal favorite off-white sneakers. Obviously, we should just start off by saying rest in peace to Virgil Abloh. Kind of like shocked the world a little bit with what happened. I didn't know that he was battling a rare form of cancer, and he was keeping it secret for all that time. So it really did come to a shock to me, and I know everyone else in the fashion industry. As you guys know, he's famous for his brand Off-White, and he also, is working for Louis Vuitton, or was working for Louis Vuitton. But I know I really did fall off the Off-White, train towards the end, but that doesn't take away from his unique aesthetic that he had for clothes and shoes in general. He really was a true visionary, and he really did bring basically collaboration to where it's at now in sneakers, where you see, like Travis Scott and Fragment and Undefeated, you name it, all these collaborations. He was the one who really brought it in the limelight, right in the front of it all. Especially with his debut of the 10. But yeah, let's just kind of get right into it. Now, this is just my personal opinion. Everyone's gonna have their own, so it's okay to have a different opinion on what your favorites are and what my personal favorites are. But I think that also just kind of goes to show you how many good shoes he did actually produce, and how well it actually was. But I'm going to start off at number 10, and I will be showing pictures right up here. But at number 10, I'm going to put up there the Serena Air Max 97. To me, it's the colorway that does it for me, and it kind of shows that he's very bold with the colors that he chooses to work with, which you would see later on in my list of another unique colorway that you just think that wouldn't work, but does. But with this one, obviously there are two versions. There was the Blazer Serena, and then also the 97. Of course, I think the 97 is a much better version of it. But on the bottom with that gradient, with that kind of like fuchsia color, very, very bold and very nice. That's why it's at number 10, is because of that unique colorway. Number 9 would be the Jordan 5. They called it the muslin, but I just call it the black version. Wasn't too fond of the sail colorway. A lot of people called it the piss yellow colorway. I didn't like that yellow colorway, but the original muslin, the black version, it was more like that, steel gray colorway. Very cool, very, very clean. It had like those holes that you can, X-Acto blade out. There was that video of him doing it to his own pair to hype up the shoe. Very cool, very unique shoe once again. At number 8, I will put the Air Force One Lemonades. This one's a little more recent. I know a lot of people like the yellow ones more than the blue ones. Me personally, I like the blue ones more, but that is just the Chicago boy in me. But yeah, so the Air Force One yellows, very nice, very cool shoe. Then in at number 8, I'm gonna put in probably, this is the most recent one I have on the list, would be the Dunk, but specifically Lot 1. Now this one, the reason why I put this one above all the other Dunks, obviously 1 and 50 were the most unique ones of all of them. But me personally, I like Lot 1. It reminded me a lot of the Complex Con exclusive shoe, so that's why I have that one on the top of the list. And then back to the Air Forces at number 6, I'm going to put that Air Force One MCAs, aka the powder blue. For me, as a Chicago guy, he had that whole museum at the Museum of Contemporary Arts, hence why it is called MCA. Huge fan of the museum, huge fan of the colors that he chose. Personally, I think this is light years above the yellow, the lemonades, whatever way you want to call it. Then after that, we're going to jump into number 5, top 5 for me. That would be the All Hallows Eve blazer. Me personally, this is my favorite Halloween shoe of all time. At least the most accessible, I would say. Because the Krugers will just be up there, the Dunk Krugers. But, I mean, there's like 50 of those pairs out there, you know, so you're never going to see it. So this is more of something more, you know, attainable, I guess you would say. And this is what I was talking about with number 10 with the Serenas, with the whole colorways where it's very unique. This, just that cream with the giant orange swoosh on it, like, never would have thought that someone would put those colors together and for it to work so well. But yeah, so for me, that would be number 5. Number 4, I know this is going to be a little controversial for it being so kind of far back. This would be the Jordan 1 UNCs. A lot of people would put this way higher on the list, but I mean, just having the tabs on the top right there that says Air on the bottom, reconstructed, like that was the whole vibe of it. Everything was very reconstructed. And of course you got the iconic UNC blue colorway. Yeah, very, very nice shoe. Like, me personally, of course, I like the Chicago colorway more, and I think everyone would agree on that. But sticking with that, you know, the 10 at number 4, or no, that was number 4. Number 3 would be the Prestos. I feel like the Prestos of the 10 is the one that stood the most test of time and is the most wearable on an everyday occurrence. You just can't go wrong with a Presto, and part of the original, the 10 collection. I just think this one was the best executed. Number 2, it was hard between the 2 and 1 for me, but number 2, I would definitely put the Jordan 4 women's exclusive Sail colorway. I mean, what else is there to say? And especially what was cool with Sneakers app was anyone who was a female, because obviously when you make your account, you say you're male or female on it. They were able to give exclusive access to the females because it was a woman's exclusive. And of course it went in extended sizes and stuff like that. I just thought that was a very cool thing that, you know, Nike, Sneakers app, Virgil, Off-White, they all did since it was a female release. And it's just a clean shoe. It really is a clean shoe. Seeing it in person, my friend has a pair, and like, she rocks the hell out of that shoe, and it really is, like, in my opinion, the ultimate #1 female sneaker of all time, easily. And I love the shoe. Guys rock it too. I'm not just saying just like females can rock it. Guys rock the hell out of that shoe too. And that just shows like anyone can rock the shoe, but there was something very, very special about that shoe. And then at #1, I think you can kind of tell at this point, it's the Jordan 1 Chicago Colorway. I think he's most iconic for this sneaker. And I think every time someone's going to mention Virgil and Off-White, you're going to think of the 10, and you're going to think of the Jordan 1 and the Chicago Colorway. I think that's what he's going to be most known for. So I don't think there's any way you can put any other sneaker other than the Jordan 1 Chicago in that category. But yeah, that is my top 10 list of my all-time favorite Off-White sneakers. And yeah, I just wanted to make this video because he really did touch so many people and elevated the sneaker game and changed the sneaker game in the fashion world today. And he will, you know, be very missed. So there's not really no other way to end a video like this, but just your T's and P's, you know, your thoughts and prayers out to his friends and families. And yeah, just thank you to Virgil and all that you've done. You will be missed. Peace.